No one likes to talk about death, except here, twice a month, at the Death Cafe in Oakland.
Good evening. Welcome to Death Cafe, everyone. I'm really glad that you're all here tonight. I see some familiar faces and also some new faces, and that's great. Death Cafe is really meant to be a discussion. There really doesn't need to be an agenda for the evening. We're really here to just talk about whatever aspect of death people want to talk about. We're not here to sell you anything. Get comfortable and have a free conversation about death.
I've been to a number of cafes over the last year or so. It's the sinking in of the idea that, yes, I am going to die someday, as becoming a reality as opposed to one of those things that people occasionally talk about. And sometime far distant future, it's no longer far distant.
We don't have a custom, we don't have a ritual in this culture that acquaints young people with their mortality.
So if you believe X and Y, well, there's this place up there called heaven. And so that's where you go and that's where you see all your people. And so what's the big deal? That's what happens. And then there's this other part of me that's not so clear on that concept or the truth of that concept. It becomes much more complicated than, you die, you get sick, you get old, you go to heaven, you meet your relatives, you meet your friends, you meet your animals, and it's just, I like that thought. But it's so naive. I liked it better when I liked the thought.
And so I think what often happens is, especially in this country, we get to a point in our lives where we don't take risks anymore. We like a predictable lifestyle. We like something that is consistent and predictable. And we stop risking. And I submit that a lot of us are dead, walking dead.
Sometimes I like to close Death Cafe by just inviting anybody who would like to say the name of someone who has passed.
Start Nanny. My cousin Leslie and my cousin Vicky. My old cat OJ.
I'll say just one. Anna.
Corel. I visited yesterday.
Death Cafe is a growing worldwide phenomenon. Bill Palmer is a local leader in the movement.
What's great about it is that it's people from all different walks of life who come together in a very supportive way, and usually those questions can get answered, those needs can get met. The deep philosophical and religious questions get shared. There are probably no easy answers to those questions, but for most people there's something about death that they've stowed away, they've hidden away, they haven't been able to talk about, and this is a place where they can get off their chest whatever's been sitting there.
For Oakland North, reporters Nyla Morgan and Brad Bailey.